Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that has decided it's time to walk away from a very possessive individual that you've been dealing with. This could be someone you were in a committed relationship with, or somebody that had been very non-committal and kind of hot and cold with you, right? But just because they were non-committal didn't mean that they're okay with you being interested in others. So there's something here about their using magic or being manipulative and not wanting anybody else to approach you or be interested in you. So they may be manifesting you specifically or trying to get people to see you in a negative light so that they can have you all to themselves. So I think that we've got a little bit of negative energy being sent your way, trying to get you to see anybody other than this possessive person as a bad choice, not somebody that you should be around. And now that there's someone who could potentially win over your heart and have the life that they dream of having with you, this person is traveling at fast speeds, hoping they can convince you or use some sort of guise to avoid losing you to this other person. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chimes on. And I hope you're having a good day. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you, as is a link to information on how to become a member if you're looking for additional content. Hello, Illuminati. How's it going? This will probably be a little bit of a shorter reading as I did have 10 minutes already done. I did link that in the live chat for you. Also, thank you to those who use the kind of like trial hype option where you can make it more likely that my video is seen. If you have that option, it would be next to the comments for you. So this person's traveling at light speed. They feel like they have to get here to be your player too before someone else steals you away. Only one other gets the good controller during the co-op with P1 or player 1, and that's player 2. Their skills are evenly matched, but player 2 specializes in party support and being the ultimate backup. Player 1 and player 2 are divine partners. So if I don't hurry up and claim my player 1, then someone else gets to be their player 2. They're feeling very possessive. All right, this is the Kipper. That's perfect. Hey, Grindher, did you hear my response to your comment on the last part or the last video? Let me know. You'd mentioned a question, the last one that you added on, which I thought was, pretty sure it was about whether or not you would move in together. And I did answer that, so you might want to watch it back. I do, however, owe an answer to Lee. Good morning, Tarot by Nature. How are you? Hello, Carrie. How's it going? Ooh, official person in the reverse. Sudden wealth. Look, you are finding a great partner, someone that is going to love and respect you, and someone from your past is losing their mind because they feel like someone is stealing their person. That's not true. They fumbled you, and someone who has done the work is like, walking on by and noticing that you are single. This is not a case where somebody is stolen because you are not with this person. This is someone who didn't act right, is what I'm hearing. We have thoughts, family room, and main male. So they're thinking about how things are progressing to the next level for you and a new love. They're worried about what could potentially happen. Are you going to move in together? Are you going to get married? Are you going to start a family? All of these things are what they're worried about because they know that you're the kind of person that people want to be in a serious relationship with. That makes them real nervous. All right, this is the Noisy Tarot. Oh, what? Oh, I don't think I saw that at all. Was it like literally right as I was closing it out? Yeah, no, I definitely did not see that one. It's been acting kind of weird today. I mean, it's already buffered the first part of this reading. I think they've got some new software too, so that could be part of it. All right. So we've got 5 of Pentacles, the Lovers in the reverse, and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. We just had the Lovers in the upright. I don't want to be left in the cold. I don't want you to choose someone else. I've got to make you feel like whoever you're interested in is not good enough. How can I make them look bad? Or how can I make you miss me? They want to upset this apple cart. They want to make this happy situation seem less happy because they don't want the possibility of you two getting together to be gone. Hanged Man in the reverse and Judgment. They don't realize that the decision that they're making to try to cause trouble here is what would only expedite you moving on. Like, oh, so you're like playing with my life. You're just like creating drama and starting problems because you can't accept that I'm moving on. And you think I'm going to find that attractive, do you? Really? That worked for you before? Yeah? Clearly. Like, this is not somebody using the right tactics or the right approach with you, right? 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Swords in the reverse. I don't think they're going to be able to pull their little tricks successfully. They like to create illusion. Remember we had the snake at the beginning with the little spell? This is somebody who thinks they can alter the truth or make someone look bad. But the 5 of Swords is in the reverse because whatever they're trying to attack is well protected. I feel like this is because there's people who communicate well here. I'm assuming that you are dating someone who I could find some dirt on or who would potentially fall into a trap. No, no, no. We have the King of Swords versus the Hermit in the reverse. So they want to make your new love interest look like a bad choice, but I don't feel like they really understand who they're dealing with, which can complicate things, right? Like, good luck at that point. Hey, Dana, how are you doing? Hello, Liam. What's up? So we've got an offer on the table, retaliation, and crickets. So this person knows there's a serious love developing between you and someone new. So this, what am I going to call you? So this King of Swords is the person that you're seeing currently, or that is about to show a lot of interest in you. And this person who's jealous or controlling is the Chariot. They could have Cancer in their chart. But this person wants you to not accept an offer for a long-term relationship with this competition because you're too excited about the fact that maybe this person from your past is going to give you what you've been looking for. But I think they're underestimating whether or not you still are interested in them. We've got crickets, escapade, and insatiable, unquenchable, wanting more. And it just feels to me like they expect you to have this emotion or this desire for them, and you don't. You're on another adventure, or you found something a little bit more like worth your time. So they're basing their strategy off of what they knew about you a long time ago. not who you are right now, which makes their approach relatively inept. It does not take into consideration how you've changed and what's important to you right now. Assumptions don't always work well, right? Hello, Candace. How are you doing? It's a little bit quieter in the desktop version ones, Liam, so you might want to check those out more frequently. Or even some of those older readings, they are timeless. So we've got the 3 of Wands in the reverse and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Unexpected return. This person comes back around and they want to like skip into town, right? Like, I know you're going to be so excited. You're going to be so shocked that I'm here. But I know I'm the one that you dream about. I know I'm the one that you want to choose. And I'm going to tempt you with what you said you always wanted. I think this is someone who's going to make an offer of their own. I think they want you to feel like you have to choose between the two individuals and therefore be a little bit confused or even, completely swear off this other person. But the thing is, this is somebody who's going to offer you something they think you want, which is based on the old you. They don't understand that an offer for a long-term relationship with them means nothing to you if it isn't also accompanied by an apology and a change in behavior. Now, that's a pretty tall order for this person because I don't think they really do that. So we do have the 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, which I like, but I also don't like because this is someone who's seeing that you could get away, so they feel like they have to lie about a new beginning that the two of you can have together, even though with the 5 of Cups being in the reverse, it doesn't feel real to you. I feel like this is like one of those things where you're like, I think I would be just fine without that. Like when people try to sell you something that they think is amazing, and you're like, no, not for me, but thanks. Hey, Laura, how's it going? That's not a thing, though. So we've got someone who realizes that if they don't act quickly and do like the go big or go home kind of thing, that someone else is going to be claiming you. Somebody else is going to be offering you the life that they wanted to have with you. So let's make it seem like this person is emotionally unstable or not able to offer this long-term commitment, so that you run back into the arms of this person who has not done the healing work, who is not able to offer stability, and who is just afraid of losing you because they like knowing that you're there. This is like immature energy, and I feel like that's why no matter what they offer, I don't know that you're going to be very tempted by it, because you can sense that this is somebody who has not done the work, and compared to the other person you've been hanging out with, King of Swords, you can't really compare the two, right? We've got someone who has integrity and is genuine, and another person who just likes to deceive and manipulate, right? Free, travel, explore, wild, uninhibited, and adventure. We had adventure over here as well. And flow, breathe, effortless, glide, easy, and calm. With that new person, that King of Swords does not need to be a man, but that's someone who's very smart, very communicative. So it doesn't seem like a struggle every time you want to have a conversation with this individual. They do have compassion, and it feels like a fated connection for you. So this person coming around from, your past, thinking that they're going to be able to tempt you, possibly because of the physical attraction between the two of you, I don't think they're going to be very successful, because you feel like this is your opportunity to pursue a relationship with somebody who would treat you well. So we've got wisdom, unlock gateways, key, training, knowledge, and soul power. and intimacy. So because you feel emotionally close to this new person, this King of Swords, the individual from your past, the Chariot, is likely to be unsuccessful with you. They haven't been able to offer that emotional intimacy, so you're not interested in trying to, I don't know, distract yourself with the other kind, right? Hey, Thor, chill. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like blocking people, but I will. And you go to extremes. It's totally unnecessary, man. It's only Tuesday, you know? All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do a quick question for Lee, and Grindhard wants to know if the ex is in the same city, so you all don't have to stay around for that unless you're curious. But then I will be back later with another live. So let's see. For Lee, it was about what is happening the rest of this week. What message do we have for Lee for the rest of this week? Nine of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Six of Wands in the reverse. There's someone here who's been overly confident that they would win. And with the Nine of Swords being in the reverse, there's some benevolent force that is balancing the scales. I do feel like there's someone here who has observed something that your ex does not think has been observed. And it is going to cause some struggles for him. So there's also some sweet energy here coming in for Sage this week, perhaps a gift or a new friend. All right, and then for Grindhard is his lady friend dealing with an ex who is in the same city. I do feel like there's proximity here, but transportation issues. So I can figure out where you are, or, it's not too difficult to see you, but I can't just like hop in the car and go see you. So maybe there's some car issues. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's like an ankle injury. There's something here where the actual travel is not easy, but it could be, right? It's not, I don't have to hop on a plane. All right. Hello, Kingly Eagle. How are you doing? Hey, Bethlehem, what's up? All right, y'all. I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.